The phone rings and I answer. A computerized voice said, "You've been issued a termination notice within a 36-hour window. Domo arigato, senpai." I knew this was a warning message from Leo. I needed to move now. I didn't have too much time to think. Gyroscopically moving throughout my home, I picked up my travel bag, a few clothes, my gi, laptop, and hakama. I left my hummingbird behind. It would draw attention if I walked around town with a samurai sword. These are dire times. Walking out the door, I grabbed my jo, a walking stick I use for hiking. It will come in handy in case someone tries to mug me. Where am I supposed to go? If Leo Ronin risked his life to send me this message and leave me a clue, Domo arigato, senpai, something supernatural is happening. Why? Why call me senpai after all these years? The last time I saw him, he almost broke my shoulder joint, as he mockingly called it the eye popper technique. After that one-on-one, I took a sabbatical, submerging into nature, seeking counsel with the blind seer. My godfather Abs, a retired combat officer from the Royal Australian Engineers, seeing my hakama worn out through the knees from the countless hours I spent cleaning Leo Ronin's dojo floors, took his hakama and used it to patch mine. Abs had quilted his hakama into mine and used an invisible thread to reinforce the 7 pleats of virtue. Each pleat on the hakama represented a fundamental virtue to Budo, the way of martial arts. Yuki, courage. Jin, benevolence. Gi, integrity. Rei, etiquette. Makoto, honesty. Kunji, devotion. Meio, dignity. Late one evening, Abs took me aside and asked me to show him my honorary hakama that Leo had bestowed upon me. The quality of this hakama was poor and lacked integrity. Unaware, that night, Abs had taken my honorary hakama from Leo and sewed in 7 invisible threads on the 7 pleats of the hakama. The next morning, Abs told me, "Return your honorary hakama from Leo back to his dojo." I noticed the slight alterations within the pleats, invisible lines reminding Ronin of the 7 virtues. Lost in my thoughts, the Uber driver asked me, "Where do you want to go, dude?" I told him, "The train station, please. No hurry. Just get us there safely." Last thing I need is to get into an Uber accident with dude rocking out to Margaritaville. Oh, Jimmy, I get it. Some people claim there's a woman to blame, but I know it's my own damn fault. Pulling up to the train station, I get an anonymous text message saying, "If you want to live through this, go to the dojo." Damn it, which dojo? I was a deer caught within the headlights of the neon bright train schedule, thinking about what to do next. Suddenly the announcer says, "The next train to arrive at platform 5 is the 8:15 service to San Francisco. Please stand back from the platform edge until your train has come to a complete stop. Please note, tickets are available for purchase on board the train. Thank you for choosing Amtrak." I thought to myself, this must be a sign of synchronicity, being at the right place, at the right time, and doing the right thing. One thing Aikido taught me was the value of timing. The more in sync you are with nature, the easier the flow becomes. Most gurus call it the strange attractor. I call it pi flux. I boarded the train thinking San Francisco would be a good place to start. I know of a dojo in Berkeley where Leo and I share a common lineage. Perhaps my next clue was there. Either way, I needed to move out of this town. I don't know who to trust anymore, and my only lifeline is a ghost? I find a quiet place in the back of the train close to the bar. It gives me an opportunity to see who's coming on and off the train. The 10-hour ride will give me time to think. I need a drink. Margaritaville was on my mind, so I ordered a double, sat down and pulled out my Hakama. Staring at the 20-year-old Hakama, worn out through the knees, patched like a fine quilted blanket, faded from the sun, it reminded me about the time I earned my black belt, my sword, and this Hakama. The train started off a bit bumpy like my morning, but soon enough we were cruising, and I was starting to relax when I got another text message. This time it just said, Koshi Ita. Seriously? Leo hasn't gotten over the Hakama incident? Wow. Is Ronan setting me up or helping me? I guess the only way to find out is to move in a circular motion. For the next hour I kept thinking about Leo's cryptic message, Koshi Ita. It is the name given to the back of the Hakama, a traditional Japanese garment. Kinda like cowboy chaps. If you're not used to them at first, they're a trip hazard. Over time, you learn quickly how to glide your feet quietly on any surface. Some say like a ninja, while others say it's more of a tango. Either way, you learn to be light on your feet and move in between the current of the winds. As I contemplated upon the Koshi Ita, I wondered, is Leo telling me to watch my back? It's a bit redundant since he's given me a warning shot already. I thought we had made peace and found harmony via our Hiwa ritual. I was concerned when I met Leo for the first time. He was a skilled assassin working for the sheriff's department, and rumor had it he was part of an elite tactical unit. His technique was highly skilled, yet his soul echoed a dark shadow. A shadow I once confronted within the Vatican Library, commonly known as the Vat. If there are 9 circles to Dante's Inferno, the Vat is the 10th circle.